Warm good evening to everybody, and we have with us our recently passed out FMG doctor, Dr. Nainika Hanna, and heartiest congratulations, Dr. Nainika, an amazing score in the first attempt. And how is the feeling?
Thank you, sir. I feel really happy. It's not on my merit, but only by His grace only, sir. I really want to thank God first for guiding me all throughout my journey, and then my parents, and especially the RISE faculty. You guys have been with us from the very beginning, and I really would like to thank all of you right now.
Nice. And Dr. Nainika, how did you come in touch with Arise? How was why Arise, I would say?
I would say all my seniors were in RISE, all of them passed. I was sure that I would join RISE only.
Nice.
There's not any second choices.
And how was your score, Dr. Nainika?
I scored 223 in my first attempt.
Awesome, awesome. And Dr. Nanika, how was this journey for FMG preparation? What would you say about this? Is it something that is easy, or do you think it requires a lot of?
Never, sir. I wouldn't say that it's a very easy journey. I would say there are a lot of ups and downs. Like there are days where you have a lot of mental breakdowns, but still it's fine. It's all part of the
Mhm.
journey. You
Mhm.
still have to have that courage to like speak up and then talk to somebody, then you'll be fine. And then stay just positive. Like in the end, everything is going to be right, and God is watching over us. Really going to help us, and our effort is never going to get wasted. So.
Nice, nice. Dr. Nanika, 223 in the first attempt requires a lot of planning and a lot of execution. Please walk us through like what made this whole journey special for you.
Sir, actually, I had only started my preparation only during my fifth year second sem. I was very late to start, so I was already panicking. But
Mm,
then I started slow. I started with the base of subjects like physiology and anatomy, and then I went to surgery, OBG, and I hadn't done microbiology and all. But then I joined Arise online, and then it was a smooth journey, I would say. There wasn't any need for my planning or my revision strategies. Everything was already told. I just had to follow whatever was told to me.
nice.
So I was following whatever Arise was telling me to do.
Nice. And how was your whole journey with Arise? Like the faculties, any special mentions, and any special thing that you remember about your faculties?
I really would like to thank Sarah ma'am. In the beginning itself was very great. She
Nice.
had a lot of energy. I don't know how she has that energy. She gave me that motivation, like gave paper and all. And then everybody, like Salman sir's last day revision plans, I stick
Mm,
on to that. Then Priyan sir, he was telling us what to do. He had an exact strategy of what to do, what not to do. And then Dr. Rajiv Devan sir, he was telling us the reality of the exam, like the paper was never going to be easy, and all of that really helped me,
and
sir.
added the entire thing. I think
Yeah,
it's a nice team of faculties, right?
really,
That
sir.
whole eases. There are some people who ease out, some people make you
Yeah.
very serious, and
And especially I have to say Dr. Nadeem sir's energy, the energy that he have in the class, because we itself feel motivated to be there active and stay throughout the class.
nice, nice. And please walk us through your revision strategy, Dr. Nanika. We had QRPs, test and
Yeah.
discussions, and there were a lot of fast track revision classes. How did you utilize that phase?
Actually, I was preparing from the daily basis. I was preparing. I was doing MCQs. Then afterwards, there were QRP, TND. Even though I couldn't complete the entire subject, I was flipping through the pages just like you said. So I am a person who have that kind of photographic memory. So
Hmm.
even though I forget something, I just flip through the pages, and then if I forget, again go back. Then that was there. So TND and QRP was very helpful.
Okay.
Those were really helped me a lot.
When did you start doing your MCQ seriously, Nanika? From your university days, after coming back here, after a few subjects, or in the
No,
last
no,
month?
no.
When was your serious?
I never did like MCQs when while I was in college. I came back after the topics were done. I used to do those sessions MCQs, but later on I realized that what we have to do is that we have to do subject-wise MCQs. That if we are focusing on a single topic, like we have to dig on to what is an important topic and do MCQs on that particular topic, then analyze what is wrong, and then based on that you have to build up concepts like that.
So you
So,
don't subject-wise questions, right? Solving questions, not just
yeah,
topic-wise.
but after few subjects were over, I started giving GTs just like you guys said, and then I analyzed what was wrong, and then I moved on with that.
can you have a rough idea? How was your initial GT scores and how were your final GT scores?
Initially, I was really sad that I wasn't scoring well, but
Mm.
I would say that GT scores aren't your real marks, so you don't have to get disheartened by like
I think can you just mention the initial scores? So like
I
around
used to get like 65, 75. I never used to first GT and all. I never even passed the exam. So I was crying to my mother, I'm not going to make it through. But she was like, it's the initial phase, it's going to be okay. Gradually you're gonna make it like that. But I would say that I scored more than my GT scores in my actual exam.
nice, nice.
Yeah,
I think that is what I would want everybody to also understand that
yeah.
not passing your GT does not define, right? So,
Never, sir.
uh,
It
Nainika,
doesn't it does not define your scores.
true, true. And so Nainika, like, how do you think was the university, important university sessions or university journey with you or friend circle there? Because Bukhara, I think
Um,
Uzbekistan, you must have traveled from, Ukraine war and then.
yes, sir.
So how was this whole journey for you?
I would say I don't know what to say. There were days like you don't know what the future is about. I came back from Ukraine. I didn't know what plan God had planned next for me. Then I came to Uzbekistan. I would say it was a little bit difficult for me to adapt, but then it gradually became okay. I had my friends with me. So from friends from my first year, first day of college. So all of them, they were there with me. So we had prepared all along. Everybody was studying. So I also had that motivation to study.
Mm,
Actually, it was a very nice journey. I wouldn't say
I
it
think
wasn't that bad at all.
I think sticking to good friends throughout your
Yes,
university.
it really, really makes a good difference. Yeah.
And any special mentions that you would like to give to any of the whole journey, right from your school days, your university days, or any of the journey in your FMG preparation?
I would say I had my five best friends, four best friends who were my roommates.
Nice,
They were all of them passed also. All of them were there in Arise only. So
nice,
everybody's passed. So I'm happy that all of us got to pass
awesome.
together.
Awesome.
And yeah,
Acha, I think it's such a nice thing to stick together, and especially for a journey like MBBS,
yeah.
going abroad and doing all of this, and through the war, through the things. I think
Yes, sir.
that's amazing. Mm.
Yes.
And what was your stress busters? Like this exam preparation is not easy. Like 19 subjects
Never.
back to back, a lot of materials every day. What was your stress buster, Dr. Narika?
Days that used to feel too much burden or too much heavy, I just took little bit break. Like I would go for I would go for a movie or I would spend time with my family or friends. I would talk it out, and then I would come back to my senses, and then only I started with a fresh mind. I used to start and then start preparing.
How easy was it preparing at home? Like was it a lot of distractions, or they were very supportive back at home?
No, they were very supportive. Whenever I was distracted, they used to say, go and study and all. But I had my comfort space. I was at home, so I had my comfort space. So I was really happy at home. After all these years, I was abroad. I was away from home. So I wanted that I stayed at home and with my parents, and I wanted to be at home and then study and then prepare.
Anything that you would suggest if people are preparing from home? Any suggestions that you would advise?
I would say that studying at home, it actually worked for me, but it might not be the scenario for everybody. So do what's best for you. If you think you're distracted, if you get distracted easily while you're at home, or you have a lot of friends, or if you go out often, then please choose wisely. You have to go somewhere else and then start preparing like that.
And what I mean is, how organized do you keep your study table morning in the schedules? Would you follow it regularly, or would you watch it at your comfort, be be at your
Mm,
regular schedule?
no, sir. I was up to date with the online lessons. I used to join in the morning, and after the classes were done, I would take a little break and then I would start preparing, then do my MCQs. I really would say that I was consistent with whatever schedule. So that was I didn't have to put any effort in making any schedule and all.
It was
So
taken care,
yeah,
basically.
it was taken care of. Yeah.
And anything else other than the rice workbooks that you were, adapted during this preparation? Did you had to
No,
add?
sir, I was sticking on to whatever sources I had. I never went out extra. So I was revising whatever I had and then sticking on to whatever I had. I didn't, I had like, initially I was like, I was missing on those stuff. But then I thought, no, too much information is really not going to stay in my head. So what I stick on to whatever I had
I think
information.
that's a lot of dilemma, especially I see that students have
Yeah.
many different sources. And once they come into the exam preparation mode, to switch on to completely intense, preparation phase, we give
Yeah.
them this RISE workbooks. And I think it's easy to, was the change very difficult? Did you feel, was it difficult to adapt from a previous, source that you have come to an exam preparation time with a RISE?
No, not really, sir. I like I told you, I've done little basics on few
Mhm.
subjects, but it wasn't very difficult to, I
Get
stick
started.
on to arise. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And any advice that you would say to your juniors who are studying in the university, that how do they think they will be listening to you today? I mean, somebody who is in fourth year, third year,
Yeah.
some suggestion from your side.
I would say don't start late like me. I would say little by little, even though it's little concept, you have to build build your concept from the very beginning. Then
Mm,
start on a little bit early, that you don't have to face that struggle while you are in the end.
mm.
So you won't have any difficulty managing everything in the end.
Nice.
If you have a little concept, it will be way easier.
Agree. Agree. And for the exam going students who have not cleared, there are some students, it's a 25% pass percentage exam. Anything that you would suggest that, okay, probably these are the mistakes students should avoid, or
Yes.
some suggestions that you have learned from your own experience?
Mm. I feel like time management is such a big thing because at home you're at ease, you're in your comfort zone, you're able to do your questions. Like even though the 50 minutes timer is there, you will still have like 15, 20 minutes remaining. But that's not the case scenario when you go and sit at the exam hall. I
Mm.
feel like that's a whole important thing that you have to understand. And sitting at one pace and then being able to do that many questions, solving that many questions, it's not an easy task. So that's one thing that you have to practice and then adapt from the very beginning. That would be really helpful, sir. And time
And
management.
how was your exam day, Dr. Nainika? Like, how did you feel about the exam? How different was the exam from the PYQs or the recalls that you do? Uh, Give an insight into the exam day.
I felt as if questions were familiar. Like I felt like the questions were familiar, but answers and all, you are in a state like that many tension, that much tension you're suffering to, so you're not really sure what the answer is. But I would say you just have to trust your preparation and trust your God's timing and everybody's prayers is with you. So I just feel like that is what you have to go for.
How much time was left for after each block? Was the time sufficient for the exam?
I would say I had kept little questions for reviewing,
Mm.
and then I would have like 10, 15 questions for reviewing at the maximum. I would get maximum 5 minutes. I was rushing through, even though I wasn't really sure about the answers. I would click next and next and next. So that's really one thing that you have to really
I
be
think
careful about the time
lot
management.
of time management of the actual exam
Yeah,
practice should be
yeah,
done.
it's really difficult what you're doing at home and doing it for the
You
exam.
need
It's
to
really difficult.
adapt like an exact exam environment and write your exams not very relaxed. That is what you mean to say, that don't attempt your
Yes, sir.
GTs or your tests in a very relaxed mode, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Mm. And really happy, Dr. Nainika. Are you the first doctor in the family, or you have a lot of support system at home?
My father's a dentist. My
Nice.
aunts are homeo doctors. I'm the medicine first doctor in my
Nice,
family.
nice, nice. Really happy for you, and you have
Thank you, sir.
scored amazing level in the first attempt, and you've gone through a difficult journey to different countries and stuff. And but the good thing that you told, that having that good group of friends,
Yes,
really
sir.
congratulations to all your friends also, and
Thank you, sir.
the whole way you have executed this is very inspiring, Dr. Nanika, and
Thank
really
you, sir.
happy for you. We'll all miss you at Team Arise and the entire
I'll
faculty.
also miss you, sir. Even though we have not seen you guys teachers face, but we feel so much connected and so much, I don't know, so much connected to
I
you
think
guys.
those time,
Yeah.
and we will did leave you guys, right, morning to evening, all throughout the process. And but all of you have made
Yes.
us so proud. Okay, we
Thank you,
feel
sir.
so happy with each one of you. Okay, stay blessed and have a bright future,
Thank
Doctor.
you, sir.
God bless you. Thank
Good
you.
night, sir.
Good night.
Thank you.